Are you looking for ways to increase your income? Perhaps retire early or maybe shift into a passion career, but feeling unsure if you can afford it. Today, we're going to talk about 5 fun ways that you can boost your pre-retirement income starting now. These strategies can be easily integrated into your lifestyle and are perfect for generating extra cash flow without feeling like a second full-time job. Whether you want to accelerate your retirement plans or create a little extra breathing room, there's something here for everyone. So grab a notebook, get comfortable, and let's dive into these actionable ideas that can make a real difference in your financial future. Hello and welcome. Danette here. Thank you for joining me on the Ready to Retire podcast, where we provide you actionable tips and strategies to help you confidently plan for a fulfilling retirement so you can enjoy the life you've always dreamed of. I'm thrilled to announce that my new book, The Early Start Retirement Plan, Craft a Portfolio of Passions to Enrich Your Life Today and Beyond, is now live on Amazon. This project has been a labor of love, and I'm so excited to share it with you. Be sure to visit our website, www.earlystartretirement.com, to take our retirement readiness quiz and take the first steps to creating your own fulfilling retirement journey. Let's get into our list of the 5 ways we can help generate pre-retirement income. Tip number 1 is hobby hustle. Turn your hobby into earning some extra cash. Last Christmas, my mom said to me, "I can't wait for you to see what you're getting for Christmas. I started a business." I said, "Mom, what do you mean?" And she goes, "I started a business." And I said, "Well, how did you do that? What did you do? What is the business about?" She goes, "I'm not going to tell you because that's your Christmas present." And she kept it a secret the whole time. When Christmas came and we opened our presents, we got a bunch of candles. She started a business and put a store on Etsy, and she was selling candles, and it is so cute. She's having so much fun with it. She has so many different scents, different types of containers, and she's taken something she enjoys doing and turned it into a side business. Think about how you're going to market yourself. Put pictures of your creations on Facebook, Instagram, or Pinterest. Participate in local craft fairs. Wouldn't it be fun to get a booth at a farmer's market? Take your creations, put them on display, and see how they do. It's a great way to test market a new idea. It's a great way to get feedback from your potential customers. And I just think things like that are so much fun. I would love to do that myself. Consider offering workshops and classes. Maybe what you're doing is fun and unique, and you can teach other people how to do it. Hold classes on the weekends and help people by getting all the supplies together and make it a fun event. It could be like a party event where a group of friends come and you teach them how to do a particular thing. I would love to take a class on learning how to do candle making because we enjoy using candles all the time and it would be so much fun. Hang out with other hobbyists. Build up a social network of other friends that are doing hobbies and turning them into a living. Share tips. What's working for them? How are you doing social media? How are you keeping track of the financial side of things? It really would help to have a social network. Create a YouTube channel for your hobby. Record yourself filming as you're doing your work. I like to do watercolor, and there's a lady that I watch. She doesn't show her face on camera. She has her camera set up facing her watercolors. Every morning when she comes in and she does her warm-up exercises, she films her warm-up exercises. And those are really fun to watch, and it gives you really great ideas, and She talks about why she's picking certain things, and it's educational. If you get enough viewers and subscribers on your YouTube channel, you could get monetized and get a little extra money that way. That is tip number 1, hobby hustle. Now let's talk about tip number 2, holiday haven. Invest in a vacation property. There is so much potential when you have a vacation property. If you buy a vacation property that's in a really nice area, you can use it part-time for your own uses. And in the months of the year where you're not using it, you can rent it out through services like Airbnb or VRBO and get additional income. You can even do corporate executive rentals and rent it out for months at a time. That can bring in potentially a lot of income. I have friends with a vacation rental, and they get enough income from renting it out through Airbnb to supplement the mortgage for the whole year and take care of any maintenance and keep. If you decide to get a vacation rental, here's some additional tips. Choose a desirable location. Pick a location in a mountain setting, a beach setting, or a popular city with a lot of activities and a destination place. If managing the property and guests becomes overwhelming, consider hiring a property manager. They can handle bookings, maintenance, guest communication, and making the process smoother for you. Furnish and decorate thoughtfully. Make sure you do the little touches. My husband and I stayed at an Airbnb recently, and I think their theme was silver. Everything was either silver or glass with mirrors or shiny, and every room had something in it that was silver. It was very cohesive. They also had little positive, uplifting sayings like love, joy, and faith. Everywhere you went, you could tell they really put some thought into this. It was simple, and from our perspective, it was well received. Make sure if you do a vacation rental like this that you're advertising on all the platforms, because they each tend to have a different type of audience. Offer unique amenities like a hot tub or a barbecue. Think about providing bikes or kayaks if you're near a lake. Unique features can set your property apart from others and justify higher rental rates. Make sure you're engaging with your guests. Check in with them, communicate regularly, have a nice binder to show them how to access the Wi-Fi. The last one we stayed in had a QR code mounted on the wall, and we could just snap a picture and get access to the Wi-Fi that way. So that's tip number 2, holiday haven. If you haven't thought of doing a vacation property, it's really becoming fun and easy thing to do. Definitely check with your CPA or your accountant to help you with the financial side of things, because that could get a little bit complicated. Tip number 3 is broadcast brilliance. Start a blog or a podcast. Starting a blog or a podcast is so easy to do these days. All you need is your cell phone. You can record yourself. You can record the audio files on your cell phone. I have in my setup, I have a very simple camera. I have free software that's recording my audio. I use free software to sync the video from the camera into the audio. When I first started this podcast, I was too embarrassed to film myself. So I recorded all the podcast episodes and I just did audio. And I put the audio onto YouTube with a screenshot. After I did the first couple of episodes, I got more comfortable, and then I turned on the camera. I'm still not 100% comfortable, but it's gotten easier and easier. And it's funny, as I move through my life and as I am interacting with my clients, I think about like, that would make a good episode, or that's a good question. I should cover that. And I have to say, writing and preparing the episodes, has been some of the most fun that I've ever had. Writing, when I started the podcast just about 2 years ago, that's what led to being able to write the book, The Early Start Retirement Plan, because I had started so much content. If you are thinking about writing a book or telling your story, using the podcast or blog format is such an easy way to get started, because the cost to get started is very, very small. You need a little hosting service. I use Libsyn, and I think I only pay $7 a month. Basically, your phone and a Google Doc or a Word document to write your blog and then post it on a website. It's so easy to do these days, and I have to say it's been one of the most fun things I've ever done in my life. How do you monetize a podcast or a blog? You can get ad revenue. You can, if you get enough subscribers on YouTube, like we said earlier, you can monetize that way. You can get Amazon affiliate links, and you can just use it for a platform for promoting your own services that you offer. So that's tip number 3, broadcast brilliance. Tip number 4 is e-commerce extravaganza. It is never been easier in time to create products and sell them online. There are so many amazing resources available. Take something that you love doing and see if you can't create some products around it. It could be digital projects like checklists and how-to guides. Opening an online store is a fun and creative way to earn a little extra money. Platforms like eBay and Etsy have very little to no startup costs. It's very easy to list something on those platforms. If you decide to have an Etsy store, make sure you do a few things like make some high quality images of your products and take some time to understand about SEO research and keyword optimization, so that you can have the best chance for success on your listings. Make sure you're offering excellent customer service. If someone places an order on your shop, make sure that you are getting that order out into the mail as quickly as possible. Take advantage of free sites like social media to promote your products and services. You can make posts on Facebook and Pinterest or Instagram. You also want to make sure you're building up an email list of getting the people's names who place orders from you so that you can offer them special discounts. Now for tip number 5, teaching, tutoring, or coaching are services that are in huge demand these days. You have a skill set, a specialization in something that other people might pay money to learn about. I know a friend of mine spoke French fluently, and I'm practicing learning French. So I contracted with her to tutor me to help me get better at speaking French. Sometimes we have the imposter syndrome and think, oh, no one would want to know this, or I'm not good enough to teach this. And we think we have to be a Rhodes Scholar to teach something. But the fact is, if it's something that we're passionate about and something we've been doing for a while, we probably have enough information to then teach to someone else. If you're going to go into teaching, first take a minute and do a self-assessment. Identify what your strengths are. The thing that you probably would love to teach is something that you love and enjoy doing. And you can develop an online class for it. There are so many online platforms like Udemy or Skillshare where you can develop your class and people pay to become members of the sites. And then you get a percentage based on the classes that they take from you. And again, very low cost to produce a class, because really all you need is your phone with a good camera. Start by identifying your niche, Focus on the subject or skills you are passionate about and have expertise in. This could be anything from academic subjects to hobbies like playing an instrument or painting. Develop a structured curriculum for your lessons. This helps to provide a clear learning path for your student and ensures you cover all the necessary material. Make sure you're gathering feedback from your students so that you can use that to improve your future programs. That is tip number 5, teaching treasures. Thank you so much for being with me here today. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you get a chance, check out the book, The Early Start Retirement Plan, available now on Amazon. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day.